Guys, what's up? How's it going? It's John. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys subscribing and hitting that like button and turning on that notification bell. Thank you very much, guys. This video, we're going to take a closer look at a brand new original Game Boy game called Tobu Tobu Girl. This just came out recently, available on First Press Games. I'll put a link to their website below, and I want to thank First Press for sending me this copy to check out for you guys. Obviously a big, for those who know my channel, who know me, I'm a big fan of these new games for classic consoles. I do it through CollectorVision Games, have done it for years. I love supporting other companies as well who do the same thing. I can't recall the last original Game Boy game to come out, to be honest with you, and this is cool. This brand new Game Boy game, and I love the original Game Boy, something about the look, something about the feel of that system. It's so nostalgic for me, and there's so many great games for the platform. This is the deluxe Japanese edition. What makes this different than the standard edition they have is this is in Japanese. However, because the Game Boy is region-free, it will play on any standard Game Boy game or Game Boy system, which is a good thing. It also comes with some additional booklets. It comes with a soundtrack, which is awesome. And it comes with a gold coin, whereas the original standard edition still comes with a coin, but comes with a silver coin. Let's do an unboxing, show you what this comes with. I'll show you some gameplay at the very end of the video. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. So the first thing I noticed when I got this and unboxed this initially was the attention to detail. I definitely appreciate it. I have a unique perspective because my company, CollectorVision Games, do very similar things to this. We haven't released a Game Boy game like this, but we've done a ton of ColecoVision games, NES games, Super Nintendo, Atari 2600, and other platforms. And so I kind of know the behind the scenes of the workload it goes behind to do something like this, and I just definitely appreciate the attention to detail. The first thing I want to show you is a coin that it comes with. It comes with a really cool detailed coin with a plastic case. There's the First Press logo right there. Awesome. Now this case does come off, but I'll keep it in the case just to protect the coin, but super sweet. It's got some good weight to it, so it's definitely good quality. Not bad. Pretty awesome. Okay. This is the classic in color cartridge, and I'm not sure if they plan on making more Game Boy games. I'm assuming the First Press will be publishing more Game Boy games and other what you would call retro games moving forward, but they also do Switch games and other PlayStation 4 games as well. So here's a box. Here's the color, the back. It's showing the Game Boy Color edition there. The original Game Boy was obviously not in that, not in color. It was more in kind of a pea green scale, black and white scale. Bounce your way through 4 challenging stages. Travel beyond the start to a new infinite game mode. Feel the exciting vibes with the original Tobu Tobu Girl soundtrack. Discover many fun secrets and unlockables. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up. Nice little tray here. Again, you got the little baggie here. Let me open this up. This is the case. The game itself comes with a plastic case like the original Game Boy games would come in back in the day. That's awesome. And here's the case. It's got a pink cartridge. Dot Matrix series. They got their own mold, which is awesome. Wow, really cool. Love the nice decal look as well. Here is the original soundtrack. Let's go and open this up. Comes with these mini CDs, or disc 1, disc 2, and disc 1. And on the back it shows you what tracks are on each disc. Pretty awesome. So smaller than a standard CD, obviously, to make it fit for this box, but very, very cool. Let's see what else you got in here. Kind of a survey thing that you can fill out and send back. Okay. Also, you have a poster of Tobu Tobu Girl. Love the animation art style, like the anime style, I should say. Not animation, but the anime style. And on the back, more animation there. And here is the booklet, full-colored instruction booklet. Gameplay, controls, safety instructions, table of contents, bouncing, dashing, ouch, boosting, stomping, gold. So it's more of a platformer. It looks like I have not played this quite yet, so we're gonna play here in a second. Got hints, notes. Also comes with Looks like a little comic book, like a comic anime comic book. There's no words, but pretty cool. Well, there's some Japanese stuff. Pretty awesome. We'd like to give a huge thank you to everyone who supported Tobu Tobu Girl Deluxe. Without your help, a release like this would never have been possible. This game is a passion project through and through, and we are incredibly thankful to be able to give it to the release it deserves. Tangram Games. So Tangram Games is a developer, and then First Press is a publisher. You also have some stickers of Tobu Tobu Girl. Pixelated stickers, really cool. Without any further ado, let's take a closer look at some gameplay and go from there. So I'm playing this game on my analog Super NT system through my Super Game Boy cartridge. I felt that was the best way to capture gameplay for you. And I wanted to also show you that this game, Tobu Tobu Girl, is actually compatible with the Super Game Boy in the sense that it also adds this really cool 16-bit full color border, which is awesome. Now the color palette through the Super Game Boy is not going to be as good as the Game Boy Color. So after this, I'm going to show you it playing on an actual Game Boy Advance SP to give you an example of the color palette. It is compatible with the original Game Boy as well, with that kind of green tint, black and white as well. But this adds a few colors to it. You can see here. This game is not what I was expecting. I said earlier in this video it was a platformer. I was completely off. This is a really fun game. The goal of this game is very simple. It's one of those games you can pick up and play. The goal is to get from the bottom to the top. There's a time limit, as you can see in the very top right corner there. And the clocks will extend your time. And if you hit any of the enemies, either on the bottom or on the side, you die. What's cool about this game, there's unlimited lives. It reminds me of like Flappy Birds would be the closest comparison to this. You also, as you saw there, there's in the very bottom there, that black bar is what I have like Flappy Power, so to speak. I don't know what you call it, but basically it gives me a little boost. That is kind of limited in how I use it, unless I boost down on the enemy, if that makes sense. And if I do that, I get a slight little part of that black bar back. So it's a little complicated. I'm making it sound more complicated than it actually is, but it takes a lot getting used to. It's one of those games that's going to take trial and error to keep trying it. The controls are very tight, which is good, and you can technically jump back and forth off these without any boosting. So when you jump off the enemy on the very top, you automatically jump a little bit. There, I just got a clock extending my power. So you got to go against the clock. You got to go against these enemies. There are various stages, as I mentioned before, and each stage has various enemies and backgrounds, etc. This game, I kept finding myself wanting to play more, just like Flappy Birds. It's a very simple game, but very unique. I've never played a game quite like this. I think the closest comparison, again, would probably be like a Flappy Birds. But graphically, it looks great. It handles great. You got to watch out for those spikes as in there. It'll kill you. So I plan on playing this game quite a bit more to hopefully beat all the stages. But this game can get pretty frustrating. The music fits. Overall, I'm really impressed not only with the gameplay itself, but also the quality and the attention to detail that First Press put into this game. Now I'm going to show you some gameplay on a Game Boy Advance SP or Game Boy Color, so to speak, and you can kind of see the different color palette and how it's different. Okay, I'll turn this on. I just want to show you an example of how it looks on a Game Boy Color, in this case an Advance. There's definitely more color than the Super Game Boy adds. I just want to give you an example. I'm playing this through my camera, so this will be kind of tricky to play, but you can see a lot more color out of the sky, the background. Yeah, it definitely looks different. Oh! I'm playing through my camera, so it's very, very difficult to play, but you guys get the idea. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing as always. Again, I'll put a link to their website below in case you guys want to find out more information. We'll see you guys soon. And, of course, game on. Thanks.